Hello guys, what's going on? Today I'm gonna do something, something quite out of the ordinary because I bought a second Mirrors at Karlov Manor deck, and it's still the relevant recore. And the reason for that is that it's so exceptionally good that I just needed another one, to be honest with you. But we're gonna do some other stuff today as well. We're gonna open some letters that I've received, bought some cards from eBay here. Yeah, lots of stuff which I've bought. And I've also bought a couple of boosters. They look like this. And these are. It's the same as you get. Yeah. So let's get going. Because if I don't start now, then this stream is going to be 2 hours long, and I don't have time for that because I'm going to work today. But I'm really excited for this because, this is a really good deck. And you also get some counters in here, which is fun. Yeah, so now I get a second set of counters, which I've gotten. I'm going to show you why this deck is so incredibly good. It's one of the better precons you can buy across all series. I believe there's a dinosaur deck as well, which is pretty good, but that is currently not available here in Norway. I'm going to separate these into two piles this time as well. And the reason I bought a second one is not that I'm going to play a second one, because, I've already done that. But I'm going to use many of these cards and the lands in a separate deck, which I'm contemplating on. This is the commander, really good, and the power of this deck is that you surveil. So this gives the commander +1/+1 counters. Yeah. So, and it's got flying and vigilance. So vigilance means that even if you attack, you don't have to tap it, so you can defend if the enemy player is feeling a bit naughty. Yeah. This really good. Yeah, you can clash with defending player. And if I win a clash, I draw a card. And I get to play a card 8 or less without paying its mana cost, which is pretty good. Some ruling for Magic the Gathering, nice to have if you're unfamiliar with the rules. So nice to have this card handy. Nice. I've already gone through many of these, so I'm just going to show them to you. I'm not going to talk a lot about them because, I've already done that in a previous video. But these cards are really good. And as you can see, there's a lot of surveil going on, and that connects to the commander. So Karlov the Grim, okay. I can't really remember this guy though. He's probably in the other deck, but I don't remember it. This guy too, I can't remember this guy either. Whenever surveil for the first time, through spring stage deal 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. This card I do remember though, so yeah, nice to have. And this card as well, also really good. It's a 2-for-1 card, so you get 2 effects. Really good as well. So you get to draw more cards, and I believe there are lands that let you have unlimited cards in your hands as well in this deck. Some more surveil effects. You get some damage though, but I guess that's okay. Your mana stones. These are what I'm gonna include in my new decks. I should probably put these in a separate pile here. Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, another. So this can be pretty fun. Soul Ring, let's not forget about that. Really good. And Thought Vessel. I don't remember this card in the previous deck though, but I'm sure it's there. I'm sure if I buy. I'm sure if I just buy this, I get copies of all the cards. Or is it not like that? I don't know. Another land, and it's got basic land cycling, so that's nice. Gives you some alternatives there. Yeah. Nice to be able to exile a graveyard if you need to do that. And adding any color to your commander's color, that's also good. Very nice. I have, as mentioned, gone through these in my previous live coverage of this deck, so I'm not going to talk much about it. If I don't recognize the cards, I will, of course, say something about it. Another maximum hand size card here. Yeah, now I'm doing what I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm throwing these in the pile. I'm going to throw these in a separate pile. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about bumping into the camera. Oh, well. There we go. What's this? Yeah. Land. There we go. Okay. Now I'm good again. Land. And this is a card I don't remember either, but I'm sure it's in the other one. You get to surveil as well, so. X amount of lands here. And swamps as well. So, not too shabby. You also get the display version of your commander, which is good. You can just put him on your display, and before you decide which deck you play, you want to look at your display and look at your commanders, and oh, I'm gonna play Obsessive Theorist today. Yeah. So that's cool. And we got tokens here. Zombies, copies, zombie, copy, another copy there, and zombie, and zombie again, copy. What's this? Here you get to choose between a salamander warrior or a zombie. The same is true for these three, zombie, salamander, and you get the city's blessing, Zombie. Okay. Uh, okay. Case of shifting massage. I can't remember these either, actually. No, I can't. But it's a case, so it's either unsolved or unsolved, and you read. To solve, you have to have 15 or more cards in your graveyard. And when it's solved, and I guess when it's solved, you remove this card from the game. Whenever you cast a legendary creature spell, copy that spell. This is another card I really can't remember from my first unboxing here. Whenever you surveil, you may pay 2 if you do create a token that's a copy of Copy Catchers. Okay. I guess it's there, but I can't remember it for some reason. Final Word Phantom. This guy I can't remember though. He's got flash and he's got flying. So yeah. And it also gives you the opportunity to cast spells as though they had flash on your end step or your opponent's end step. Oh. I can't remember this guy either. It's strange, isn't it? Oh well. Uh, yeah, so you can pay them, pay the 6 mana, or you can suspend them, and he shows up after, yeah, 6 time counters. So that's a long time, but when he does show up, you don't have to pay his mana cost. This I do remember. Pretty cool. Surveil. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Yep. Uh, no, I can't remember this card either. So if that's really the truth, then I guess these aren't unique after all. There's some differences here and there. Or maybe I'm just getting demented here, I don't know. Or getting amnesia. Uh, yeah. I do remember these. Jesus. Unfin Missionaire. Yeah. I can't remember this guy either. Dream Eater. When Dream Eater enters the battlefield, surveil 4. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent on opponent control to its owner's hand. Pretty good. Mission briefing, yeah. No, can't remember this guy either. You may have Phyrexian Metamorph enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or creature on the battlefield except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Do remember this one though. Pretty awesome card. Costs a lot, but it's really good. Yeah. Black Sun Zenith. I'm sure I got this card. It's a board wipe, yeah. So probably got it. Cool card. Remember, I don't need to talk about it. Okay. Yeah, okay, these are. Overseer of the Damned. Yeah. Do you remember this guy? Pile On. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is included as well. Yeah, I do have to talk about this card though. I'm glad they included this one. Put all creature cards from all graveyards into the battlefield under your control. It costs 8 though, but wow, what a powerful card. So if your game has gone a few rounds and you're tired of your opponents, you can just throw out this and you get all the cards in all graveyards or all creatures in all graveyards on the battlefield under your control. So it's pretty overpowered. It does cost a lot, but I do still think it's overpowered. But it's an awesome card, and I'm gonna have this in another deck of mine. One of the reasons I bought a second Mirrors after Karlov Manor, Revenant Record. Yeah, so there you go. A board wipe which costs life. Twilight Prophet. I do remember this because you get the. It's connected to the City's Blessing, which I mentioned earlier. Yeah. Pretty cool card. Flying Death Touch. You get to draw a card when it enters the battlefield. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got that as well. Not sure. This I'm not too sure about though. No, can't remember this. Yeah, you become a copy of a creature in your graveyard. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool right there. And this guy you can return to your hand and pay 1 life and you get it on your hand again. More lands, which is awesome. Gonna make a new deck with these. Also a reason I bought the second deck, because I got the first deck, but I don't want to ruin that or anything, because I'm having fun playing it, so. Yeah. Pretty awesome stuff. Brainstorm, I'm pretty sure I bought this actually. On eBay. So Now I got 5 of them. So, yay! I'm doing the same thing again, putting cards in where my lands are supposed to be. Okay. I can't remember this one either, actually. I have to look at my old deck and see. These I do remember, though. Yeah. And wall of text. There we go. Oh, well. That is it. That's gonna be it for my second unboxing of this deck. I didn't talk a lot about many of the cards because I've already mentioned them. We're gonna open this. It's the sample pack booster and see if I got many cool cards there. But it's only a sample pack, so it's not many cards included there, but still really cool that they add that. And some commercial junk right here. Okay, so I got 2. Karlov's Visionary Inventor. When Karlov's Visionary Inventor attacks, sacrifice any number of other creatures, then exile the top X cards of your library, where X is their total power. You may cast a number of instant and or sorcery spells from among the exiled cards without paying their mana cost. Okay. The card is cool, but I don't know the use of it. But I don't play white so often, so. And we also got a unicorn type thing here. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, target creature you control gets until end of turn. Okay, so. We might as well open the other boosters as well while we're at it. I paid 75 kroner for each, so that's 150 kroners total. You will be the judge if I got my money's worth or not. So some artwork there. Art series. Okay. That's awesome. These I'm gonna talk about. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, Rock Farm Mortar P gets +1/+0 and gains menace and lifelink until end of turn. Okay. Leave your graveyard. Okay. So I put a creature card from my graveyard to your hand, and this activates, I guess. When a hotshot investigator enters the battlefield, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. If you control it, investigate. I don't really see the use for this either, but it's probably pretty good nonetheless. And then we have a white creature here. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, season constantly gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I don't play much white, so I don't see much value in it, but leave a comment below if you think this is good or not. Shock deals 2 damage to any target. That's classic red, so that's cool. Yeah. Add one mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. That's good. Exile Gravestone Strider from your graveyard. Exile target card from a graveyard. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Not overwhelmingly good, but not too bad either. White and blue. Flying Vigilance Disguise. You may cast this card face down for. Okay. I have no clue, guys. So you tell me. When case enters a battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature and opponent controls. To solve 3 or more sources you control dealt damage this turn. Sacrifice this case, exile the top 3 cards of the library, choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. You may play it this. Okay. Without paying its mana cost, or. Oh. An equipment card of some sort. Lead pipe. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 when an equipped creature dies. Okay. I'm not like overly impressed with these cards, but this is blue, so when agency outfit enters the battlefield, you may search your graveyard, hand, and/or library for a card named Magnifying Glass and/or a card named Thinking Cap and put them into the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. So I gotta find a card that's named Magnifying Glass or Thinking Cap then. I have no idea. I gotta search Google. Yeah. When surveillance manager enters the battlefield, you may collect evidence for. Okay, what's that? Exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater from your graveyard. When you collect evidence, create a. Okay. For each. Okay, for each X target permanence, create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. Probably good. I have to check, of course, but I got a token deck, which may get used for this card. When Night Drinker enters the battlefield, you lose 3 life. I have no idea. Yeah. So if you wanna put your card into your graveyard, then this is the way to go. And by the sound of my voice, I'm not too impressed with this booster, but probably the second one is probably better. I would say that this booster was not worth 75 kroner, but there we go. Another artwork. Pretty cool. Yeah. So this is the second booster then. Another 75 kroners worth. Ally enters the battlefield tapped. Disguise, you may cast this. Okay. I don't understand that effect and the use of it, but. Yeah, okay. Whenever a bounty criminologist enter the battlefield or attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact if you do draw a card. Okay, so you sacrifice an artifact and you draw a card. What you do? Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or greater willpower. This is pretty good. Yeah. Whenever Rebel Belt Braggart attacks, it's not suspected. You may suspect. Okay. Suspect. Yes. Okay. This is pretty good though. If you lack lands, you can do the hula hoop and you get some lands. Yeah. As crowd control, a warden enters the battlefield or his turn face up, put X on it for X is the number of other creatures you control. So another card that's not too shabby, but you have to do the hula hoop, of course, and yeah. But it can get quite strong if you got the patience to play it like it is. Yeah. Target creature gets 3/3 and gains trample until end of turn. Right? It's an instant, so not too bad. Investigate. Yeah. Actually, the first card in these two boosters, which I can use. Flash enchant creature when Fey Flight enters the battlefield, enchant creature gains hexproof until the end of turn. And it also has flying and +1. And that is not until end of turn, that's forever. So that's pretty cool. Okay. When Krenko's Buzz Crusher enters the battlefield, for each player destroy up to one non-basic land that player controls. For each land destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, tap it, and then shuffle. Okay. Yeah. In my opinion, it wasn't worth it, but there you go. Okay, gonna open these letters now real quick, and then we're gonna see what I've gotten through eBay. Oh, yeah. Some commercial junk from the sellers on eBay here. Kingdom Titans and yeah, Kingdom Titans. Midnight Clock. Add 1 blue mana, put an hour counter on midnight clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on midnight clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on midnight clock, shuffle your hand graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards. So this is actually pretty cool. That's the reason I bought it. Because then you can reset your game and start over again without losing your lands, of course. Let's see. There are more cards here than one for some reason, but I guess there's a point to it. Jesus. Okay, so I didn't order all cards in here, but or did I? I don't know. Death Cup Marionettes. When Death Cup Marionette enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. And it's got Death Touch, so not too shabby. Can't remember ordering it, but it's nice that they included it as a thank you for me ordering cards. I did order this though, I believe. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. So that's awesome. And I got 2 of them in here. They included this. I haven't ordered this, but when Glass Casket enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until Glass Casket leaves the battlefield. Oh. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. I can't remember this either. So they've included a lot of cards here just for free. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land per card put into the graveyard this way. That's actually pretty cool. Nice. I'm going to include this in one of my decks, I think. What else? Yeah. There's more, of course. I thought this video wouldn't be an hour long, but I'm guessing it will be an hour long anyways. I guess that's just the one card. Yeah. Repulse. Return target creature to its owner's hand, but you also get to draw a card. Which is cool. You pause your opponent for a bit, and you become a little bit faster. So. Got 3 more letters to go here, and then I'm gonna let you go, guys. You probably got other stuff to do and watch me opening magic cards, but I thought I'd just open these as well while I was at it. What the hell? Because I'm getting my daughter to visit this Easter, so I don't know how much time I got to do this. I ordered all these actually. So discard a card from your hand, return target creature to its owner's hand. So this is pretty cool. And it's an ability which you can use many times. You have to tap it, of course, so it's only once each turn, but still, pretty awesome card. When draining well enters comes into play. Counter target spell, and it's flash, so that makes sense. Put where access that spells convert mana costs. Pretty awesome, yeah, and it becomes a very large creature indeed. Whenever you cast a spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. Pretty good. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry guys, I need to open this plastic junk right here. And the plastic junk is taped, and I can't be sure if it's more than one card included. And it was more cards included here, so I'm glad I did that. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, but the thing here is that if you pay 6, you can have this indefinitely because of the buyback cost. You put it into your hand instead of your graveyard. Pretty cool. Yeah, but you gotta have a lot of, lands handy. Cryptic command. Counter target spells. You get to choose 2 here. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap all creatures your opponent control. Draw a card. So you got all sorts of options here for the price of 4, which is unbelievably good. Yeah. Last letter from eBay. Okay. I bought this card and got 1 card for free. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. So that's pretty good. So it's it's not a board wipe, but yeah. And Devastation Tide. And I get to cast it for 2 if I had it in my opening hand, which is pretty awesome. There you go. I believe that's it. I don't think there's any more letters here or whatever. And I've opened my booster. No, there's one more here, actually. Yeah, there's one more. I peeled off too soon there. And this is all plasticky kind of junk, so. Okay. Yeah, so I get a sticker, so I can stick this on wherever I want. I can stick it on a bus stop if I want to do that. Yeah. So that's cool. But how hard is it to open? Uh, That's done. Seal of removal. Sacrifice seal of removal. Return target creature to its owner's hand. And it only costs one. But the thing is, though, that this just looms around there and you sacrifice it whenever, and that puts fear in your opponents, which is one of the reasons this card is exceptionally good as well. Yeah. And my new deck is gonna have these sleeves. I believe that was what I decided. So copper, yeah, copper colored. Sort of this color you have in the edge there. Yeah. Then I can say that that's it. And there was also another sticker, so I can throw that on another bus stop if I want to do that. Thank you guys for joining me for another Magic the Gathering unboxing. This was Murders at Karlov. Yeah, so if you're on the market for a pre-con, then this is the one to go for. It's not that expensive, and you get a lot for your money, and you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And it's not too complicated to play either. Yeah, that's it. Have yourself a great Easter, guys, and I am better now, so I will be posting more videos. I just gotta, yeah, clean the house and take a shower and eat some food and go to work. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.